Hi, welcome. I'm Sharon Gilmour-Glover. Thanks for joining me here at Clarity for the Boss. We're talking about business results. We're getting towards the end of our series on business results, so I want to spend 2 of these blogs talking about how do you sustain performance, because getting results is fantastic, but really the most important thing is how do you sustain it. Very first thing I want you to consider in terms of sustaining results is that right now things are changing so quickly all over the world. Because of this big global reset we're going through, things are just not steady and stable like they used to be. So hindsight and learning from hindsight might actually not be helpful. The best way that we know to deal with this without making yourself crazy and constantly feeling like a failure is to adopt an assumption-based planning mindset. All that really means is you understand that as you move forward, you're moving forward based on assumptions, not solid facts. They really were only assumptions always anyway, but when the economy was stable, and it was stable for numbers of decades, a lot of those assumptions held true for such a long time. We just assumed that it was truth, it was fact, it was never going to change. Well, we now know that's not true. So if you adopt an assumption-based planning model, everybody on board agrees, okay, this is what we're going to execute on. This is where we're going. Here's how we're going to track results. This is the direction that we want to go. We want to move in. This is what we want to get. Here's what we're expecting to see on the way. And we know that these are the best assumptions we have with the information we have now. When you set out with an assumption-based planning mindset, it means that you know some of your assumptions may not be valid. And you'll know they're not valid if you start to do small steps in execution and you start to get results that either you don't like or just flat out aren't working at all. So that just tells you that some of your assumptions are not valid in this case. So step back, reinterpret, explore your assumptions, take the new information from the information you're getting from the environment itself, and clarify your assumption and move forward again. Assumption-based planning helps to narrow that gap between expected results and actual results, and it's the expectation gap that throws us into a tailspin. So when you head out on the road to sustain performance, pack your assumption-based planning model along with you, and it'll all be good. Thanks so much, and I'll see you next time. Next video blog is the last installment in getting business results.